the beans for 7 minutes and then washed it and took out the skin. This is the shrimp I'll be using. Then 3 tablespoons of crayfish, 4 habanero peppers, onion, 2 seasoning cubes, eggs, corned beef. The corned beef is optional. If you have smoked fish, you can use that to substitute for the corned beef, or you don't even need any of that. When you use the shrimp, the crayfish, and the egg, it's going to turn out really good. You're going to love the taste. And that is for the tomato paste. I'm going to be using half of this tomato paste. The corned beef, I'm going to be using 1/4 and a tablespoon of the bouillon seasoning. These are the plates I'm going to be using, and the canola oil spray. I'm using a cup of canola oil as well for this recipe. And this is really good because I've tried out different recipes and I settled for this one because it always turned out good and tastes way better than the other recipes I've tried. So I would really like you to try out this recipe after watching the entire video. So I'm going to let the beans soak for 2 hours, and then I'm going to blend the beans and walk you through the process. I soaked the beans for 2 hours, so I'm going to start blending the beans. So make sure to soak the beans for at least 2 hours before you start blending it. So here's the beans. I soaked it for 2 hours and blended it. So I'm gonna be mixing, this is the tomato paste. I'm gonna add the seasoning cubes. I'm gonna add the tablespoon of bouillon seasoning, and a little bit of water. I'm gonna mix it all together. Still gonna add a little bit of water. So to the batter, I'm gonna add the mixture of the tomato paste, the seasoning cubes, and the chicken flavor bouillon seasoning. And this is the crayfish. I'll be adding the crayfish. I'm gonna add the oil. Then I'm gonna add the corned beef. I'll be adding a tablespoon of salt. The bouillon seasoning contains salt, so I'm just gonna add this tablespoon of salt and mix the batter together. I'm gonna add a cup of water to thin the batter is too thick. You don't want it too thick and too light. I'm gonna taste for salt. Okay, I think we're good with the salt. I still need to add a little bit of water. So this is half a cup. Okay, so this is the perfect consistency that I want. So now I'm gonna spray in the canola spray. So the beans cake doesn't stick to the plate. I got this place from Nigeria. Before I got them, I used to use foil paper, but this is more convenient, faster, easier, and it gets the work done pretty quick. So now we're gonna put in the batter in the plates. Don't fill it to the brim, so when you get cooked, if you fill it too much to the brim, it's gonna come out of the plate. I think I'll just put the batter first before putting the egg and the shrimp. Now I'm gonna be adding the eggs. And then the shrimp. It's already looking so good. Moi moi is one of my favorite way of eating beans. Yeah, so moi moi is one of my favorite way of eating beans. You know, you can eat beans in different forms. Akara, beans, and beans porridge, but my favorite form of beans is moi moi. So I'm gonna put in all the shrimp. I'm gonna close them. So I already have water in a pot boiling. So when I'm done with these, I'm gonna move them over, put them in the pot. So I don't have one cover. I'm gonna be using a foil paper to cover this. If you have plates you use for moi moi, If they don't have covers, you can use a foil paper to cover them. So I used a foil paper. I put a, not foil paper, sorry, I use a paper towel. So I put about 4 paper towel cuts inside the pot before I added the water, so the plate doesn't stick to the pot or get burnt. So this is how I always do it before I get started. The moi moi is in the pot cooking, so I'm going to let it cook for 1 hour. While it's cooking, I'm going to be checking every 15 minutes to see if I need to add water. So I'm going to put water in my kettle, keep it aside. So whenever I need water to add, I just pour in the water, because if you don't do that, it might get burnt in the bottom. So I don't want to spoil my pot. So every 15 minutes, I'm going to be checking on it. It's looking good. Somebody is hungry over there. Woohoo. I can't wait to eat. I'm so hungry right now. Whoa. So stick around. I'm going to see you in 10 minutes. So this is the second batch. Yeah, so it was a lot of beans. I had only 12 plates, so I ran out of the plates, so I had to use foil for the other one. So this is it. I think I need to add a little bit of water. So this is the beans cake with the foil paper. It's ready. I'm gonna taste it. Tastes so good. Has the egg. You can't have it better. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Olelele, bugaye. Olelele. You need to try this out. It's gonna be your last bus stop for the search for delicious moi moi. So here is my moi moi. It's ready. Look at this. Look at this. This is spectacular. It defies words. So beautiful. Not just beautiful, but tasty. If you're in search for moi moi recipe, try out this recipe. Trust me, you're gonna really like it. So guys, this is the end result. Look at it. It's so spectacular, so beautiful, and it really tastes good. I had one I wrapped in the foil, and this is the second one with the foil. Let's take a look at it. It's really good. If you're in search for moi moi recipe, try this out. Just follow the step-by-step method I walked you through. You're gonna love it. It's my all-time recipe for moi moi. So here you go. Somebody's hungry. I can't wait to eat more. So thanks for watching my video on how to make delicious moi moi. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more amazing and appetizing dishes. Bye. So this is it. So this is the moi moi ready. Somebody's hungry. I can't wait to eat more. It was so tasty, trust me. So try out this recipe. It's gonna be amazing. When you try it out, you're gonna love it. So thank you for watching my video on how to make delicious moi moi. And I hope you try it out. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos of appetizing foods. Bye. See you in my next video.